How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Figured since we're hitting that time of year, especially with War Thunder and its events, that it's kind of time to get a little festive, right? So before I begin, like all the other videos that I have, I just want to say that 99% of viewers on my channel are not subscribers. So I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. Haven't you subscribed to my channel? Comment down below, like or dislike the video. Just gives feedback to me as a content creator, what you're looking for, suggestions for new videos, new topics, new discussions. As you can see here on this channel, we take feedback from our subscribers, our viewers, and we make our video series like the Hidden Gem series. So without further ado, let's begin. So we came to this video to talk about Operation Winter, and this video is kind of a return on investment, an ROI video. And what I mean by return on investment, well, we're going to try to maximize your time playing War Thunder while balancing the holidays, spending times with families, significant others, stuff like that, right? At the end of the day, just as a disclaimer to everyone, don't try to make this event or this game take priority over spending time with your family, your significant other, you know, or just relaxing, unwinding from all the stress of everything going around right now in the world. So let's go into kind of an overview of what we're going to be doing, right? So I'm going to give you the overview, kind of give you the quick look at this event, what's going on with it, why is it a good event, why should you pay attention to this. We're going to talk about lineups, recommended lineups that I, have found through testing that would be good for fulfilling the requirements that are needed to do this, event. So you can get through them every day, you can get the ROI, the return on investment. Lastly, we're going to talk about if this event is worth it. And what I mean by worth it is basically, we're putting all this time in. You could be playing other games, other hobbies, right? But why do you want to go and put time into this event? And we're going to go into details about that. So, first off, the overview. And this event, I feel, is one of the best money-making events ever in War Thunder. And why do I say that? It's because of the Gaijin market. You can take these vehicles that you earn through doing these tasks and flip them for money. And what I mean by money is, it's Gaijin currency, which basically, I believe one Gaijin coin is equivalent to $1 or something like that. That's a currency exchange rate. But the thing is that you can go and use this money to the Gaijin money, to go buy packs, buy vehicles, bundles. Let's say you're looking at getting that KA50, which I picked up by selling my F11 Tiger that I earned through a previous event, and I only paid like 10 bucks for it. So it's stuff like that. There's some people out there going for the vehicles, kudos to them. But for me, I'm looking at, can I make money off this event? And right now, I'm telling you, it's probably my money-making senses are tingling. I would just say it's the MiG-21 definitely. I would definitely go grind for that. And I would even do the ships. And the reason why with the ships is even rank 3 or rank 4 aircraft from events, they go for 50 bucks. I've been looking on the market. They go for like 50 bucks. So there you go. You can easily make some free cash doing it that way. Another thing too is that it's a good event where it's not the parts event. And what I mean by the parts is other Gaijin events. I think Operation Summer was one of those with the IS-7, if I can recall correctly. Is that you get these parts and it's kind of like, it's just RNG and it's kind of forcing the player base to use the market. I like events like this where you're given tasks, clear tasks that you need to do, I think it's every 2 days, and you can go and just do these tasks. That's what we need to do, that's it, you're done, you got the task, you completed so many tasks, you get a reward for it, right? I like that better than just doing the loot box crack and stuff, trying to buy stuff off the market. It's just more fair to a player in my opinion, it's player friendly. So, next, let's go into lineups. Now, lineups. Okay, so what game mode are we going to focus on? and what lineups, what vehicles are we going to use. So I'm going to say arcade battles, and the reason why arcade battles is because realistic, even though it gives you, if you're just researching your credit card, it gives you more modifiers for those. For events like these, we need to do our return on investment. Our time is very, very, very important. So I chose arcade battles because it's quick. You get your tasks done a lot easier because, you know, at the same time you have more opportunities to kind of correct yourself from failure. Where in realistic battles, you die, you're dead. You know, even in tank battles, sure, you can get your respawns, but let's say you spawn out right away and you die, and then you only have your backups of, you know, AA. Like, how's that going to help you with getting those kills for the tanks, right? And yeah, so, you know, I feel arcade's just more, you know, basically simple and more fair for events like this. So, air, starting off with air. Air is kind of my domain. I love aircraft, I'm a big fan of it. So, I'm going to choose 4.0 American arcade battles. And we got ourselves our P-51s, and alongside that, our P-47s. Those two aircraft are going to go like, those two aircraft series, those frames, are going to make you just life a lot easier. And the reason why is because 4.0, you're facing 1.0 higher, which is 5.0, or less, or 1.0 less, 3.0. And those aircraft and those tiers aren't as, it doesn't get wonky in terms of competitiveness or unfairness. It's pretty simple. 50 cals, if you connect, if you lead your target and line up correctly, you will most likely get a kill. And they're great too for assist. For the assist, like getting 30 assists or whatever, it's great just because, you know, even if you do enough damage for that assist to register if you don't kill someone. Whereas with cannons and stuff, it's usually you spark, and, you know, if you hit them and they blow up, then good for you. If they don't, then you're not going to get really much credit. So I just feel 50 cal is more reliable. 4.0. You know, if you're strictly free to play, just stick with the 4.0 P-47s and the American P-51s. Those are the best aircraft to use for this type of event. Now, for tanks. Alright, tanks, you know, I thought the Russian lineup would be okay. I know there's some 5.7, but keep in mind the 5.7 lineup, you know, the Russian ones that some other content creators may recommend, is that KV-220 that goes for, I think, 3K. It goes for a ridiculous amount of money. I'm going to try to capture people that's kind of in that mid-range, right? You're either free to play, or you've played enough where you got some premium tanks, some sort of lineup, so you can kind of meet me in the middle where I'm coming from. So for tanks, I'm going to choose Germany. We're going to go with 4.7. Why are we going with 4.7? Well, you got the Hetzer, you got the premium KV, that's the 4.7, not the 4.01, the one, the captured one with the mounted 75mm on it. And then the last slot I have, you can put Panzer IV in there, the 4.0 versions, or you can put in the Dicker Max. And the Dicker Max, I've seen people use that. The only con with the Dicker Max is it doesn't have that much armor. The Hetzer is going to literally, you know, be your breadwinner just because it's just going to, it's a great tank. Literally, the only time you're going to die in arcade battles, even in realistic, just stick with arcade for the time being, is if your team is just stuck in their thumb and someone, you know, outmaneuvers you and kills you, right? And that's the only time I died when I've been testing it, is literally, I'm just sitting there mauling down. I got like 11 kills the other day, I was like at 7, like it's ridiculous. It's an easy, really easy tank to play. And the only reason you will die is, like I said, if your teammates are not there to help you, or you're out of position and you get overwhelmed by the enemy. So it's a great tank, easy tank, 4.7, very chill. You don't have to worry about tanks getting wonky or one nation getting more powerful than the other. Germany 4.7 lineup, highly recommend. Lastly, ships. Alright, ships, I'm gonna leave that tirade to another video, but ships, a very frustrating experience for me. But I will say the lineup I found that's kind of a little middle of the road for new players coming in, you can do rank 2 vehicles, and Germany I feel has the best lineup for rank 2. And I was going with the 2.3 option with the R300 and the S100 series. Just using those boats in that mid-range. If you play them enough, you can also level up, and move down the tech tree and get to the 2.7 barges, which are just floating barges with 88mm cannons on them. Those are ridiculous. I do remember them back in the day. But I would stay away from destroyer gameplay, especially at higher tiers, because I used to play naval back before it started going through all these changes. and I did have the Fletcher lineup I was using, and it's just, I took it out the other day, and the maps are huge. It's ridiculous. It's just the amount of time. It defeats the purpose of return on investment. All right, so in conclusion, right, we went over this event. We went over the recommended lineups that I have. If you made it to this point of the video, I appreciate you sticking around. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider today subscribing. I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. If you're a viewer, a subscriber, what lineups you got? Like, you know, what lineups do you plan on using? Did my guide help you? Would you try to take it out and use it? I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, this event is just great for making money. I don't really want to chase these vehicles because my personal experience, the MiG-21, I got the Harrier. I like the Harrier, the 9.7 Premium. I feel it literally does everything that I want for a top tier aircraft. It's fun, it's maneuverable. I just feel like, you know, I already went down the Russian tech tree. I'm already at the MiG-21s. I don't feel a need to do that. New players, they're gonna buy into that. So we're gonna look at making some money. But other than that, due outs for me, it's just that I'm working right now on just the other Hidden Gem series. So we got our HE100. I know one viewer was talking about the AG20 series. So we got the Boston Premium, the regular Tech Tree Havoc, and then we got the just the AG20, which is the American bomber. But other than that, like I said, I'm working on this list of hidden gems. So if you got other comments down below or other topics you want to talk about, let me know. I know there's someone else talking about the gaijin market, so kind of explaining that, which we can do when we go make our money with it. But other than that, appreciate you all sticking around. Thanks for your continuous support, your comments, your likes, dislikes, all that. Just helps me as a content creator to understand that, you know, hey, you all liking my videos. It means a lot. Also, if you reach this point too, consider joining the Discord. Reason why is because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, building this community, right? If you all want to consider joining in, you can work towards building, you know, a clan, stuff like that, right? And move forward with it. Other thing too is on the track to 100 subscribers. So we'll try to hit 100 by the end of this month before we go into New Year. But other than that, thanks for sticking around. Hope you all have a great day. Happy holidays, stay safe out there. Take care.